What if I told you I couldn't stay? Take me or leave me. You can still walk away. What if I told you this love won't be easy? Will you still be here? Is this real? Will you still be here? If I say how I feel, I don't wanna wake up one day and see you gone. Will you still be?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel Anita and I am a DC YouTuber who does a lot of career, lifestyle, fashion, things like that. Today we're going to be doing a work day in my life. Really exciting stuff. I'm a digital organizer at a progressive organization in Washington, DC. We work on like racial justice, housing justice, childcare justice, and I manage parts of our email program, setting up ads, landing pages, petitions, all that stuff. I also work to organize people digitally. But yeah, so if you're here for that, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more later on. If you're coming from some of my previous videos, like previous videos on this, you know that I recently asked for a raise and asked for a salary or position change. I'm still waiting to hear back on that. I think it's going to happen, but they're just dealing with some financial stuff, like just the admin of it. But I will update everyone when I know. But if you've been watching my previous videos, which I'll link here, you'll also know that my manager left and like I've been kind of left in charge of this piece of work, which is called digital organizing. And it's really exciting for a number of reasons. It's allowing me to progress career-wise, but also it's kind of nerve-wracking. I just want to do a little bit of my makeup just because your girl is tired and looks tired and all that stuff. And I just like to do my makeup sometimes, just like very light makeup, just to kind of make sure I look together for calls and stuff. Let's just go over my schedule really quickly. Let me open my calendar. So we use Outlook and I have it synced to my iCal and everything, which is really useful. I have a call at 12, so I have some time to work before that. I have to send a goodbye email to people who haven't opened our email in a long time, just to try to kind of rope them in one more time. So that's like email strategy. I don't know much about email strategy. Honestly, I'm kind of just starting off, but I'm in charge somehow. And then I have a check-in call with a fellow. And then I have to set up a bunch of interviews because I'm hiring another fellow to manage because I need more help. And yeah, so I'm gonna be working on that today. I'm just gonna finish my makeup really quickly and then make my coffee. And then I'm gonna take my medicine and get started. I also mentioned, I don't think I mentioned this. I got diagnosed with the ADHD about like the day that I had to take up on all this work, which was insane. But yeah, I got diagnosed with ADHD at 26 and it's kind of altered the way I look at myself and the way I've worked in the past ever. I've also been put on medication that has just like absolutely changed my life. I didn't really show this in my previous vlogs, but I had a lot of trouble with staying up during the day, staying focused, just general like memory issues, things like that. And this diagnosis was really helpful in making me feel like I wasn't crazy. But yeah, I'm on medication now and it really helps me to be productive and like sit at my computer for longer than 10 minutes and it's amazing. These glasses are disgusting. I need to clean them. Okay, yeah, gonna go back to work, or gonna go get started on work. What is up, friends? I'm just working. It's about 11:22 now. Have my coffee, took my medication. I am feeling a lot more focused. Usually I took a smaller dose today because I'm actually running out and my doctor hasn't responded to me, so yeah, love that. And so I'm currently working on fixing a few things. We switched from a database, like a CRM, called Phone to Action to Every Action, and they were supposed to turn things on Monday. Not Monday, last Friday, so that we could like send petitions and send calls out to Congress people, and it's just not active, and we were paying so much money for this, so I'm trying to get that fixed. Another thing that we're doing is, so broadcast SMS, so you know those SMSs that you get from like Planned Parenthood or whatever, and they're like, take action now, and they give you a link. So they don't let us send bit.lys anymore, so I have to come up with a short domain name like bit.ly, that won't take up that much space, that has to do with our organization's name, and I'm having so much trouble right now because everything's taken. And I was like, this one might work, .mo, and then I looked up what mo meant, and it's like this kind of weird sexualization of a girl, a young woman, young girls, and I was like, oh, we're not using that one. Anyway, so I am just trying to figure out that, and yeah, anyway, that's kind of my job today. I also set up interviews with a few other people. I'm interviewing a few people like I know, I actually know them, but they are quite distant from me. Like I didn't know them that well, so I'm actually excited to talk to some of them. A lot of them have really like interesting life stories, and I'd love to connect and talk about why they want to join the movement. So yeah, anyway, that's where we're at now.
What if I told you, still walk away? What if I told you, this love won't be easy?
Hi everyone, so I'm actually picking up the camera a few days later, I think like a week later, but I'm gonna like continue off of what I was saying before. I was interviewing people and I've actually hired someone. I'm really excited about them. They live in Texas, and they have a lot of experience with like on the ground organizing mutual aid, which I think is so important, but they're also ready to take the next step and kind of learn a little bit more about turning this into like digital actions and using digital tools to organize better. So I'm super excited to have them on. I've already created an onboarding document for them and a bunch of other things that will be useful to them. So yeah, just hoping to get them to start working on Tuesday. I rushed the contract through just because I'm so excited to have them on. I rushed the contract through, but we'll see if HR, signs it fast enough. I know they're swamped right now because a lot of people left. But yeah, so I also just had a call with my boss. We had a really productive call. He's the head of our department, and he's really an advocate for us. We are mostly a woman team, except for him, and mostly a woman of color. But yeah, he's been a really great supporter. He's been here for about 20 years, and we had a great conversation. I showed him some of the work that I've been doing on Every Action, just story collecting. I've been collecting people's like personal stories on their experiences and why they joined the progressive movement. People who are having trouble with housing, maybe an immigrant who had a hard time getting their paperwork, things like that. Just really personal stories that we can share with lawmakers or share with the public to kind of, show that these issues affect real people. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on right now, and I showed it to him. He really was so excited about it. And again, going off what I think I mentioned in this video, but we talked a little bit about my potential position change, and he asked me what position I would like, and he's going to put those forward to leadership and see what they think. But yeah, I'm likely getting a position change, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, so now I am going to listen to a podcast while I do some more work. So yeah, it's going great. I feel good today, but it's also because of my medication. My ADHD really affects my work, and so it's really hard for me to get anything done. But when I'm on my medication, I'm so productive and I get so much done. I feel like a normal person. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to work, and yeah, be back soon.